Hello guys, my name is Rinki Sharma and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one common problem about English language for the beginners. The problem is that we think more in our mind, but we are not able to speak. We can't speak. This is the very big problem for all. Like whenever we talk to, whenever we try to speak with anyone, we start our conversation, but when we get stuck, while we really want to speak those kind of things which is keep going in our mind, but we are not able to speak just because lack of how to make sentences, just because lack of vocabs, and just because of lack of confidence. So these are the things which really makes you very weak, and for that we are not able to speak in English. So this is the big problem. And let me tell you one thing. This is the not a problem about you, me. It's like the person who always starts with this language, they face this kind of problem. It's very common problem. So how we can remove this problem? Let me talk about that. Okay, at first we should think like whatever I'm going to speak with the any kind of conversation, that I will complete that conversation in English, no matter what I'm going to speak. At first you have to break your comfort zone. Okay, just think whatever you just want to speak, no matter you are just thinking in a broken language like broken English, but you have to speak. This is the main thing, you have to speak. What we do, we always try to we whenever we get stuck, by what we do, like we take pauses. It's good, you should take pauses, but make sure that the next sentences you are just going to speak in the same language. Don't switch your language, otherwise it will break your confidence, it will break your the flow you are just talking. So this is the very big problem for all, but you have to face this problem. It's very necessary, guys. Let me tell you one thing. If you are not doing this kind of things, if you're not breaking your comfort zone, and you think like, okay, 4 or 3 lines it's enough for English, now I have to speak my native language. It's not like that. Don't break your flow, no matter what. No matter if you are just talking in a broken English, no matter what you are just going to speak, but you have to speak in English. Okay, make sure. And sometimes what happened, we always try to speak our native in English, but sometimes our native some language comes in our English, like whenever we are not getting proper vocabs, so we always try to take help from our native language. It's enough, it's like it's okay, you can do that, but make sure that you are not going to do this mistake again and again. Okay, if you are getting stuck, you can take help of few few vocabs from your native language, but make sure that next time you are not going to do this the same mistake. Otherwise it will be your habit, it will be become your habit. So don't try to make this kind of habit in you, don't try to inculcate this kind of habit in you, because if you really want to speak in English, you have to break your comfort zone, and don't think more and more, just try to speak. Because we keep thinking about those kind of things, but we never ever try to speak. This is main problem. We think like we whenever we will start with a like flawless English. It's not like at the very first time you can do that. Yes, you can do that after sometimes, like 3 or 4 months, if you are doing practice for more and more, only for the practice. If you are not doing practice for that, then I'm telling you, I'm much sure that you are not going to speak in English. So practice is very important. If you think like today I have spoken lots of things in English, that means I become a fluent person. Like I'm now I can speak in English very fluently. It's not like that. If you are just going to break this zone, if you are going to if you are just taking break in your like talking like day to day conversation, then I'm telling you, one day you will forget this language. So practice is very important. Keep practicing. It's very important, I'm telling you. If you if you are just not talking this language for 2 or 3 months, I'm telling you, you are just going to forget this language. It's like that, because it's not our native language. Okay, it's not our like used to language. We have to speak in this language continuously, so that we can always speak in this language. We have to do practice and practice. Per day you have to speak. And people says like, like, I don't have anyone, but you have your own. You have your, like, you are enough for yourself. Why don't you understand? Just record yourself at first. And I'm must sure that if you are just recording yourself, you are just going to listen that, and you can find the mistake as well. As it's a very good thing. If you don't have anyone, if you don't getting anyone, like, if nobody is listening you, just try to speak with yourself. Try to speak with like in front of any kind of things, like camera. You can open your camera and can speak whatever you just want. It's a very easy way, I'm telling you. And once you start this, I'm telling you, you will not care for that person to whom to whom I talk like in English. You will always keep talking with yourself. So this is very good thing. At first talk to yourself, because you are the first listener for yourself, and you are the first speaker for yourself. So at first you should talk with yourself, try to rectify your mistakes, and try to not to do that the same mistake in again. So it will be a great thing for you. And one day I'm surely I'm talking to all of you, like, you will be a great speaker. And no matter what, you are just going to speak. Whatever you will speak very fluently. Okay, so these are the tips what I wanted to share with you. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel, and please stay connected with me, and please hit the like button, friends. Thank you.